In a world full of opinions, we frequently find ourselves navigating the intricacies of receiving feedback. But fear not, as in this video, we will look at how we can take feedback positively and discover the keys to turning criticism into a stepping stone for personal and professional growth. This is not just a video, it's your ticket to mastering the art of feedback, so stay tuned. Hello all you beautiful people out there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nidhi, and in today's video we're going to talk about feedback. How to take it positively when you get constructive feedback, be it in a work situation or personal life. But before we dive in, I've got a small request. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from me. Now, let's get started. Let's first try to understand why we often struggle with receiving feedback. Our primitive mind, rooted in survival instincts, can interpret feedback, especially constructive criticism or negative comments, as a threat to our well-being. This triggers the fight or flight response, an innate reaction designed to protect us from potential dangers. When faced with criticism, our subconscious perceives it as an attack on our competence or social standing, activating the sympathetic nervous system. The fight or flight response involves a cascade of physiological changes, such as increased heart rate, elevated blood pressure, and heightened alertness. While this response is crucial in immediate physical threats, it can be counterproductive in the context of feedback. The intense stress that is generated by the fight or flight mode impairs our ability to process information rationally and respond thoughtfully. It can lead to defensive reactions, hindering our capacity to view criticism as constructive input. Understanding this primitive response is a key to managing it. By consciously recognizing that feedback is not a life-threatening situation, we can engage the more evolved parts of our brain, like the prefrontal cortex, responsible for reasoning and problem solving. This shift allows us to approach feedback with a calmer mindset, promoting personal growth and learning from constructive criticism. So, how do we get better at taking feedback? Here are 5 things we can do. Number 1, don't take it personally. When faced with feedback, especially constructive criticism, it can evoke a sharp emotional response, making you feel defensive or vulnerable. However, it is crucial to separate your self-worth from the feedback. Remember, feedback is just someone else's viewpoint, shaped by their experiences and preferences. It's not an absolute truth, but a subjective evaluation. Differentiating between facts and personal opinion is key. Often what's pointed out isn't a flaw in your character, but a difference in expectations. By changing your perspective, you realize that feedback reflects the giver's viewpoint more than your true worth. It becomes a story of their expectations, not a judgment of your value. This mental shift softens the initial impact, and it lets you see feedback as a chance to grow, learn, and adjust if needed. Look past your initial reaction and navigate with a clear mindset. When faced with criticism, it's crucial to adopt a mindset that allows you to process feedback effectively. Initially, let yourself feel a natural sense of disappointment, acknowledging the emotional response. However, this is just the starting point. Move beyond this initial reaction by understanding that criticism is essentially a sharing of someone's personal perspective, not an unwavering truth. Picture it as them expressing their thoughts, a reflection of their unique viewpoint. Keep in mind that everyone holds opinions, and even when feedback seems tough, it speaks more to the giver's experiences than your intrinsic worth or abilities. Simultaneously, embrace the skill of distinguishing between useful and useless criticism. Acknowledge that some individuals may have a tendency to criticize habitually due to their personal background or unresolved issues. However, this does not diminish the value of most criticism, which presents a genuine opportunity for learning and improvement. Be smart about criticism. Know when it's negativity without a reason and when you can actually use it to help you grow. Number 3, ask for clarification and how you can improve. Instead of getting defensive, Take the opportunity to ask for more details and ways to enhance your performance. Seeking clarification and guidance on improvement not only demonstrates your openness to understanding, but also initiates a positive conversation for personal development. For instance, if someone criticizes your project at work, you can ask them to specify which aspects need improvement and inquire about any suggestions they may have. This approach turns criticism into a chance for valuable insights and improvements. Thank people, be grateful. Show appreciation for the feedback by expressing gratitude, recognizing its potential value in preventing significant mistakes. Thanking the person signifies your neutral stance, acknowledging the feedback as an opportunity for learning and personal growth. For example, if a colleague offers feedback on a presentation, you can thank them for their insights and mention how their input will contribute to making the next presentation even better. This demonstrates your openness to feedback and your understanding of its constructive potential. Number 5, show initiative. When faced with criticism, ask for time to address the concerns. This demonstrates a genuine commitment to improving, and it gives you an opportunity to revisit and analyze your work objectively. When faced with criticism, it's essential to show initiative by actively addressing the concerns raised. Requesting time to deal with the feedback demonstrates your commitment to personal and professional development. By doing so, you not only acknowledge the value of the feedback, but also express a genuine willingness to understand and improve. So imagine a related scenario to the one we discussed below, where a colleague provides feedback on your presentation style, pointing out areas that could be refined for better engagement. Now, instead of reacting defensively, you could respond by thanking them for their insight and expressing your interest in addressing the highlighted concerns. Asking them for some time to thoroughly assess and work on those aspects allows you to approach the situation with a level-headed perspective, fostering a constructive dialogue for improvement. You see, this initiative not only showcases your dedication to continuous growth, but also positions you as someone who values feedback as a tool for enhancement rather than criticism. So it turns a potentially challenging situation into an opportunity for collaborative learning and professional development. When dealing with feedback, think of it using the Buddhist principle of detachment. Keep your emotions aside. Almost like watching passing clouds without getting caught up in them. Remember, the only person who can truly reject you is yourself. So feedback isn't a form of rejection. It's more like helpful information to guide your personal and professional growth. By staying emotionally neutral and realizing that feedback is about the giver's perspective, not a judgment of your worth, and empower yourself to learn and improve without unnecessary emotional stress. This approach helps you see feedback as a path to getting better rather than something that brings you down emotionally. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care.